Hey guys, welcome back to part 10 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. We're going to be heading right back into where we left off in the previous video, so we just have to finish up the rest of the interior furnishings for the basement. Now I gathered up everything here for the office. I have some spruce trapdoors, signs, regular spruce doors, spruce slabs, and spruce stairs, then some paintings, candles, lanterns, end rod, and then an anvil, jungle leaves. I have some gray, white, and light gray carpet, stone pressure plate, and button, and then a wither and regular skeleton skull, and then we have some sea turtle eggs, flint and steel, a few flowers for the flower pots, and some sea lanterns. How about we start with the spruce trapdoors? I'm going to mark out the shelves here for this back wall. So I'm just going to place them at the top edge of these bottom blocks. We'll then go up to the top edge of the third layer and have these going across again. How about we add a lantern right around here? We could then go ahead and get rid of that sea lantern. Now let's mark out the desk. So I'm going to start with the spruce stairs. We're going to be right in the middle. The desk is going to be 3 blocks wide. And we want to make sure it's 3 spaces away from these shelves over here. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to be starting on the 4th space. What we'll do is just place a temporary block like that. And then we'll have an upside down stair. We can then delete this. So we're 2 spaces away from that wall. And 3 spaces away from where the shelves are. Then we'll have another upside down stair right next to that. We could then have some spruce trapdoors right up against those, and then back to these stairs. We could have a couple more upside down ones over on this side. So just a very small, simple desk. We could then have a spruce slab right here to start off a chair. Then we'll have the spruce door behind that, and then a couple spruce signs. I have the end rod. I'm going to go ahead and place it right here as a lamp. Now let's grab some other items. So how about we use the sea lanterns, and I want to have some paintings over here on this wall. So I want to pretty much just kind of shape out these sea lanterns so that we could place the paintings with no issues. So I'm going to have 6 right here. Let's go ahead and place them. Like that. And then I'll have another set of 6 right here. So let's go ahead and mark these out again and place them. Something like that I think is good. So we have those marked out. Now I have the trapdoors. I'm going to go ahead and have a little table over here. So let's go ahead and place 2 trapdoors like that. And then we'll crouch and have one over here flipped down. And do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to have to pretty much go up here and crouch and place it down like that and flip it down. So just a little design like that with some trapdoors to shape out a table. Over here on this wall, we could have another set of paintings. Otherwise, it's going to be left empty. So let's go ahead and place a bunch of these again. I think that's good. Alright, so this is what it's looking like so far. Now let's have the sea lantern, maybe right around here on the floor. That'll be a nice light source. That'll pretty much be the final light source. We could then get rid of that. And then all of these other items, we could go ahead and now get rid of. And let's grab all these other items. So first I have the anvil. I'll go ahead and place it right here with some jungle leaves. Then I have all the carpet, so we could have a little pattern in the floor. I think that is good. And then I'm going to be using the skeleton skull on top of the end rod again. I'm going to maybe have it at an angle, like that. We could then use these as an extra decoration on the shelves. So how about, let me get up here and crouch maybe have one there, and one there. And then I have the stone button, which I'm going to place here as a mouse. And then we're going to have to crouch and have the stone pressure plate there. And we actually have to grab the spruce trapdoor again, because we're going to be using that as the back of the laptop. So we could crouch, place it here, and flip it up. And now we're going to have a painting up against that. So let me grab that again. We'll crouch and have a painting. And now I think that is good. We could have a little decoration here on the corner. So let's go ahead. And now we could clear out all of these items. And let's grab... oh, looks like we could clear out these as well. And now let's grab all these other decorations. So, on the desk, we could have a flower pot with any type of flower. Over here, I'm going to maybe have a little stack of some candles. I'll light those. And then we could have another flower pot. And now we have some more decorations here on the shelves. So, how about we have some sea turtle eggs? I think we're only going to be able to have one. Yeah, we can't stack them up. Oh wait, yes I can. What the heck? You know what? I think it's because whenever I have to place those, I have to crouch, and I think I kept crouching every time I placed those on some trapdoors. So let me go on up here. Can I place these? Yeah, it does work. Okay. There we go, we have that. Because I think I do like how it's all stacked up like that, instead of just having a single one. Let's go back down. If you want to go through and fix the rest of the ones with trapdoors, you just have to make sure you're not crouching. You have to pretty much crouch to place it, and then I kept forgetting to stop crouching to place more. It wasn't allowing me to place more. And then let's have maybe some candles over here. Looks like I could just kind of place it up against the wall, and then we'll light those. And then how about a couple more of the flower pots? So one right there, and another one right there. Go ahead and have some flowers. Maybe just another fern. So, I think this is all I'm going to be doing for the office. I think we added everything. We'll head on out into this bedroom and bathroom next. So now here for this bedroom, I gathered up a few blocks that I think I'm going to be using. So I have the gray, light gray, and white concrete, then some top snow, and then white, light gray, and gray carpet. I'm going to start by marking out the bed. I'm going to have it up against this wall, but you could also have it up against this back wall if you prefer. But I'm going to start over here. I have the gray concrete. I'm going to leave 2 spaces here at the right, so starting here on the 3rd space, I'm going to place a strip of 5 gray concrete, and then another layer on top of that. Then, let's go ahead and have 2 strips of 3 with the white concrete, maybe a strip of light gray, and another strip of the gray. And then I'm going to have some snow. Could maybe have an additional layer down the middle. And then, let's have the carpet around the edge of the bed. So maybe we could start with a strip of white right there, a strip of light gray, maybe some more white, and how about the rest of it gray? Little something like that. So yeah, you could leave the bed here up against this wall if you like, kind of more center in the room, kind of fills up the space more, or you could have it here at the back wall. But now I'm going to go ahead and clear out those items. And how about we grab some smooth quartz stairs, maybe an iron trap door, and we'll see if we could have a table over here. So yeah, how about right here? So I have a stair, whoops, hold up, a stair like that, upside down, the trap door, and another stair. Now let's grab a full block of the smooth quartz, and maybe what we could do is have a full block like that, with another trap door. So that's a little bit different. Instead of having, oh, whoops, hang on. Instead of having the stair there, we could just maybe have a full block. It really does look better with the stair, but it's cool to switch it up. So I'll leave it like that. And then let's have an end rod with how about we use the wither skeleton skull? So I have the end rod on each end. Let me go ahead and now delete that. And then let's have the wither skeleton skull backwards on top of that. There we go. Now let's grab a birch trap door. We can have that in front of the full block. Over here, we could actually have a little shelf on the wall. So how about we delete these blocks, the next row above that, and how about another row? And let's grab some of these smooth quartz stairs. We can maybe have these upside down here at the top, and upside down here at the bottom. And then let's replace these grass blocks with the white concrete. And now we could have a little shelf right there. We could actually instead replace these stairs with some iron trap doors. So let's have all this white concrete and then have the trap doors. Yeah, I'll go ahead and maybe just leave it like that instead. Now let's start adding a bunch of decorations. So let's grab a flower pot. How about some candles? Painting. I'm gonna maybe use some ferns. And let's grab some flowers as well. Let's have the sea turtle eggs too. And let's see what we could do with all these. So, for the nightstands, let's go ahead and just have a couple flower pots with the ferns. Could also add some on top of the headboard. So how about we do a stack of sea turtle eggs over here, and a stack of some candles on this side. Oh, that might be too close to the snow if we decide to light that, so let's see if that'll melt it. It looks like it's fine. Let me try to add one of these end rods right up against it. See, oh, okay, now it's melting. So yeah, it looks like the candle will be fine. So let me go ahead and add these back. So yeah, the candle isn't melting it. Now over here, let's maybe have another flower pot right there. We could crouch, have another one there. Go ahead and fill this in with some of the flowers. We can maybe have a stack of the sea turtle eggs over here. And how about we have a regular skeleton skull in that corner? So let me go ahead and clear out all of this. And we'll have the skeleton skull right there. Maybe over here in this corner we could have an anvil and some jungle leaves. Like that. And that's about all I'm really... Oh yeah, let's go ahead and add some paintings as well. So maybe up against this wall, let's go ahead and place some blocks. And then place the paintings. So I think that is fine, kind of adds a little bit more to that wall. And we'll leave it at that. So now let's head on into the bathroom. So first, let's grab all of the usual blocks. So we have the smooth quartz stairs, the slabs, and the full blocks. And we'll start by marking out the layout we're going to have here for this bathroom. So how about we actually do a shower in here? So maybe over here in this corner, we could have a 3x3 hole. Go ahead and have a little step down with the stairs like that. And then some slabs. We could then switch back to the smooth quartz blocks and have this underneath all of the wall right there. Let's grab an iron trapdoor. Place it right there. It's just a little bit weird having the void down here, and I can't place anything underneath. But if you're playing on a regular world, you won't have this issue and you could just have anything you want here. But usually I would have something underneath it to where it's not like that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it because why not? And now let's start removing all of this white concrete here. I'll bring it all the way up to the same level as the ceiling. And I'm going to be using the pillar quartz blocks, and I'm just going to have another crisscross pattern. So I have that wall done. I'll do the same thing over here. So we started with the sideways one, so now we have to start with one facing straight up and down. And that looks good. Now let's continue marking out everything else. So we could probably have maybe a double sink area over here. So smooth quartz blocks like that. And then we'll have the sinks there, like the hoppers. And then we'll have the toilet right here. So a full block, a slab, and an upside down stair. And I think this layout is going to work out pretty good. We could have some shelves over here. Let's see. So yeah, let's go ahead and extend the quartz bricks there for the floors. And you could either use some smooth quartz slabs for the shelves, or if you want to use the iron trapdoors, but I'm going to stick with the slabs. So I'll have a layer right there, maybe another layer up here, and then at the top, we'll just go ahead and have 2 upside down smooth quartz stairs. Now let's extend the white concrete here behind the shelves. That's looking good. So now we pretty much just have to start adding or how about we do a shelf over here? So let's add some more slabs, maybe going across at that layer. Alright, so now that's all looking pretty good for the layout. Let's go ahead and clear all those items and now start grabbing all the decorations. So first, how about we have a rug in the floor? So I'll maybe use the gray and light gray carpet, and we could have a nice light source here. So let's grab that sea lantern, maybe have it right there down the middle. We could then delete that and add a little bit of carpet right here. That might be a little bit too close to the shower. Let's go ahead and shift it over. So now let's start grabbing everything else. So we have the lever, the tripwire hook, and then we'll have a birch and stone button, and then a stone and weighted pressure plate, some white banners, the hopper, bucket of water, maybe a flower pot for a little decoration. We'll grab a flower as well. Maybe have some sea turtle eggs as another decoration, and maybe an extra light source with a lantern. Oh yeah, that we're going to need the birch trapdoors. Oh, and then the white stained glass panes for the shower. And I think that is pretty much everything. So first, we have the birch button, maybe place it right there for a bar of soap. Over here we could have, how about just one right down the middle? We'll have the hoppers, and then we could have the levers pointing down towards the hoppers. Let's have a couple white banners maybe hanging down from here, so it looks like some towels. And then we could do the same thing over here for the shower. How about right here? And then for the toilet, let's have the stone button and the weighted pressure plate. And I grabbed the stone pressure plate again, and I don't even need it. I'm not really sure why I grabbed it. But yeah, we're not going to need it. That's like the second time I did that in this video. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. So now, let's go ahead and grab the birch trapdoors. We'll have these in front of the full blocks, and in front of the hoppers. And then we'll have the hoppers filled up with the bucket of water. We have the lever. We'll maybe have it, how about right here? With the tripwire hook right there. We could have another shelf in the wall right here. Or how about we have it on this wall? So we have this one already on this wall, so I have another one on this side. So let's go ahead and move the lever and tripwire hook over here. And then we'll have a shelf right here. So let's grab the slab, place it there, and then we'll replace these 2 white concrete blocks with the pillar quartz. So we'll just continue that pattern. And then we'll replace these dirt blocks with some more pillar quartz. So we'll once again should be able to continue the patterns. We have a sideways, or we have one facing straight up and down there that's sideways. Then we run into that issue where these are both sideways, so that's not really going to work out. So it's not really a big deal. Let's go ahead and see how it looks. Let me go ahead and move that out of the way. There we go. So you could go ahead and just have that pillar quartz so it all matches, or you could just have it white concrete. It'll be up to you. But yeah, the pattern doesn't really continue on in here because we have the corner area, which we would usually cover up. But I'm going to leave it because it doesn't really bother me. I think it looks good. So now, I think we could go ahead and clear out all those items and grab all these others. Oh, we won't need the pillar quartz. Get rid of that. So, white stained glass panes. We could have these maybe just 4 blocks in height. So I have a couple layers on that side. Maybe another strip over here and we'll leave it like that. Let's grab the birch button again. Have it right there. We'll have a lantern right here as a nice light source that definitely brightened up that area. And then over here, let's have a couple flower pots. Maybe the sea turtle eggs up here as well, stacked up. How about we go ahead and have a painting right here above the toilet? That'll be like the final touch. And now I'm going to leave it at that here for this bathroom. We'll head on out. And we have the final bedroom and bathroom over here. And then we still have to add a few little decorations for the hallway. So let's go ahead and head on into this space next. So now for this bedroom, I gathered up some of the items. So I'm going to be using full blocks of the smooth quartz as well as the slabs. And then we have green, gray, and light gray concrete. And I'm going to try using the zombie head with the end rod. And then I have some top snow. I'm going to look here at this back wall. And I'm going to place 6 smooth quartz blocks right down the middle, leaving 2 spaces on each side. Then we'll have a layer of smooth quartz slabs across the top. And then 2 more slabs on each side for the nightstands. And then on each end, lined up where the headboard is, we're going to place 5 slabs going out. And then we'll fill in the space here in the middle. Now let's go ahead and place the end rods, because I want to see how it's going to look with the zombie head, because I'm going to have a little bit of a green theme in here, and I think these should match pretty well. Yeah, I think that's going to work out pretty good. What if I actually angled them? We'll see how that looks, instead of having them straight on. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Let's have maybe a couple strips of the green concrete, and then maybe a strip of the gray and light gray. Now let's go ahead and delete that. We could then have the snow. And now I want to have a pattern in the wall, so let's delete a strip of the concrete here and here. And then how about we have a green concrete there to replace it. And then maybe a strip of the light gray right next to that. And then how about gray right down the middle? Yeah, that looks cool. I like it. Let's go ahead and clear that. And we'll grab, how about a flower pot and a couple ferns to continue that green theme. Now let's grab some carpet. So how about the light gray, the gray, and the green, and we'll see how this is going to turn out. So maybe we could start with some gray over here. Maybe a little strip of the green down the middle. How about right there and there? And then another set of gray on this side. Yeah, I think that's good. And now we could probably have a couple leaves in the corners. So let's have the anvil and the jungle leaves. So I have it in each corner. Like that. And then over on this wall we could have some paintings. Probably another painting on that wall. Over here we could have a table. So let's grab some smooth quartz stairs and have a table right here. That way we could have another end rod and the zombie head. So I have a light source over here. And then we could get rid of that sea lantern. It's a little bit dark over here. How about we add a sea lantern underneath this gray carpet here? There we go. Now I think this room is lit up good. So over here, Let's maybe have a stack of sea turtle eggs. And then let's add some paintings. We're gonna need a full block as well so we could place them. So maybe we could have a set of paintings right here, and another set over here. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah, I like that. And then over on this wall, we could probably do the same thing. I like that, how they're all kind of matching. So, we'll leave it at that here for this room. And now we have the final room, which is going to be this bathroom. And I see that this wall is only 1 block thick. Right off the bat, I see that I am going to have a bathtub here, and I always like to be able to add tile on the wall. I'm not going to be able to do that over here. So I'm thinking, how about we shift over this bathroom 1 space? That way we could double up the wall here and have tile, because that'll really make it look a lot nicer instead of having no tile. So, let's grab this white concrete and these smooth quartz slabs. We'll see if we could shift this over without any issues. And yeah, it looks like we'll be able to. So let me just continue going through and removing the rest of this wall. We're going to need some more of these quartz bricks as well, so let's go ahead and replace that. Fix that. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and continue deleting all of this. So just a quick little adjustment we're going to make, just kind of shift over this room by 1 space. And there we go. So now it is shifted over by 1 space. Now let's double up this wall. So let's just add an extra layer right here with the white concrete. Delete this extra bit of the slabs. And now let's double up the doorway. So we have the stripped dark oak logs again. And then we have the dark oak trapdoors and the stairs. Alright, that is much better. Now we'll be able to have tile on all 3 sides of that wall. And if you wanted to, you could, instead of having these paintings, maybe have a little cutout in the wall here, now that the walls are doubled up. So that'll add a little bit of a different feature here for this room. Let's go ahead and start gathering up everything here for this room. So, the smooth quartz stairs, the slabs, and the full blocks again. And I'll mark out the bathtub here with the stairs all curving together. Like that. Over on this wall is where I'm going to have the sink. So 2 full blocks. Block there. How about we shift it over so we'll have the sink on that side. And then we'll have the toilet right around here. Or how about here? With a slab and a stair. Yeah, that works out pretty good. So now we just have to start adding all the extra features. So now for the bathtub, let's clear out this extra layer of the wall. And I'm just going to use the quartz bricks. We'll replace all these walls. So now it is looking like that. Let's start grabbing everything else. So we're going to need the birch trapdoors, some white stained glass panes, maybe a painting, we'll see if we use it, probably a flower pot, bucket of water, lever, tripwire hook, birch and stone button, weighted pressure plate, white banner, hopper. Let's grab an item for within the flower pot, and maybe a lantern, and we'll see how much we could get done. So let's go to the bathtub first. Maybe have a couple layers of glass right here. And another layer here. And then let's have the lever pointing down there with the tripwire hook. Could have another shelf in the wall right down the middle. Go ahead and replace this back wall with the quartz bricks again. And replace this white concrete with the smooth quartz blocks. There we go. And then let's grab the slabs and place it there. Now we have the bucket of water. Let's fill this in. Let's flip around. Add the birch trap doors in front of these full blocks. We'll then crouch and have it right next to those. And then this space here is where the hopper will be, so let's grab that and fill it in. We'll have the lever pointing down towards it. And then we'll crouch again and fill that in with a bucket of water. We'll have a birch button, how about right there for a bar of soap. Another one over here. We have the flower pot, which we could add maybe right there. And you know what? We could actually... Here, how about for this? We have another shelf. And then let's replace this wall with some more of the quartz bricks. So it looks like we'll have a tile here. And I'll just leave it like that. We don't have to do it for the entire wall. So let me add back that lever. And then I think we could clear all these items. And now let's grab... Here, these we don't need. And then let's grab all this other stuff. So, for the toilet, we have the weighted pressure plate and the stone button. We'll have a lantern maybe right around here for a nice light source. Let's delete that. And it is still dark over here, so how about we just add one here. And then, back onto this side, we'll fill that in with the flower. We'll have a white banner right here for a towel. And another one over here. And then let's add a painting above the toilet. I think that'll be a good spot. That is good. And then back over here, how about we add an extra decoration up here? How about just the sea turtle eggs again? I think that is all good. Could maybe have a little rug on the floor. So let's grab this carpet again. Maybe the gray and the green. And we could just do a little pattern. A little something like that, just a little strip. Alright, this looks good. We'll head on out. And now we just have to add a few little decorations here for the hallway, just so we don't leave it completely empty. So first, at this wall, how about we add a little table with these stairs and the trap doors. And then we could have another one. Oh, how about right here? I didn't think to do anything on this side. I was going to add everything over here. So yeah, that'll work out good. How about we do something different here for the wall? Instead of leaving it white concrete, how about we have a little pattern? So maybe with some light gray and gray concrete, and that will continue with some more of the white. Maybe like 4 layers of the white, and then we'll have a strip of some gray. Maybe another strip of gray. We'll do the same on that side. So we left 4 spaces there. Let's do the same over here. I thought we could maybe leave a strip of white and have a bunch of light gray. Maybe for the rest of it. Yeah, you know what? That looks pretty cool. Instead of just leaving it completely white concrete. Yeah, I like that. And now how about we have a couple cutouts in the wall right here. So maybe 3 spaces there and 3 spaces here, leaving 3 down the middle. Go ahead and bring this up until we're left with just half a space at the top. And then we could either continue with the dark oak trapdoors and the dark oak stairs, or we could have quartz and you know what, that is what I'm going to do, because I was going to say we could try the quartz, but then we'd have the iron trapdoors and that wouldn't really work out. So let's go ahead and have maybe some stairs like that. How about we lower it? So let's just have a set of stairs like that upside down at the bottom. And then each one in the corner with the trapdoors in the middle and below them. What if we curve these at the end? And then we'll do the same over here. So we have the 3 stairs upside down curving together, a stair in each corner, and then the trapdoors. And then for the space behind it, should we just have it more light gray? No, let's go ahead and do white. White concrete for all this space behind it. What if we actually brought down these trapdoors even more? Yeah, there we go. Now it looks like a big, shelf. Some type of furniture piece. On the shelf, how about we just add... What about a painting? Yeah, we could have a painting in the middle with a flower pot. And something within the flower pot. So how about we do... just a couple different flowers. And let me grab... Oh wait, are we able to just place this? Oh yeah, we can. Okay, so we can have that. Maybe another one there. Flower pot with the flower. And then we need a light source. So let's go ahead and actually grab the sea lantern and place it behind the painting. And I like that painting that we had, so let me get that. Okay, there we go. Let's do the same right here. Okay, that'll work out. Delete that, delete that. Now we have a nice light source there. We could have a lamp over here, so let's grab the end rod and the skeleton skull and place that right here. We can then delete that. And then over here, let's see if we delete that. Yeah, it's a little bit dark. So we could also have some rugs in the floor. So we could have a sea lantern right here. That'll brighten up that area. And maybe right here. And we could then just grab a little bit of carpet. So the white, the light gray, and the gray. And let me make sure they're going to be even. So we're 2 spaces from there. How about we shift it over? So this one, we'll start it right here. So we're 3 spaces away. So maybe some white, some light gray, and maybe a little strip of gray. Does it have to fill in all the space? So I'll have that there. So that is 5. And then we want to make sure this one is also 3 spaces away, so it's all going to be even. And then we'll have one right here. Alright, I think that's good. So over here, so let's grab the regular and wither skeleton skull for this table with the sea turtle eggs. Like that. And then over here we could have some more sea turtle eggs. And how about a flower pot? Alright. Yeah, that definitely made this hallway a lot nicer. I am very happy with it. I like how this pattern is on the wall. I think that turned out really cool. We could actually just have another strip of white going down the middle here. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, I like that. Let's go ahead and grab the painting and maybe have another one right here. We could also dig out that block and have a sea lantern because it looks a little bit dark here. Let's go ahead and have another painting right here as well. What if we actually had an anvil and some jungle leaves right here? Just adds a little bit more to the hallway. Oh, you know what we could do? One final thing. Let's grab the stripped dark oak logs. Maybe have some beams going across. That'll add a really nice feature in here. Right here down the middle of this wall. We'll see how that looks. And then we could do another one right down the middle. I want to make sure they're all even. So that's 5 spaces. This will be 5. So we would have to have one right here. I'm not sure if that's going to look good with it being there. It would be better if it was right down the middle of that wall. How about we have another one Could we have it here? That's 6 spaces. And that is also 6 spaces. That worked out pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think that added a little bit more in here. That really made the ceilings pop. So I'm gonna leave it at that here for this house now. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it at that here for part 10 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. And that will now complete this build. So if you guys did find this tutorial helpful, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.